Morning, carnivores. So, my story, carnivores don't get sick. Is this true? They're supposed to get sick and get better quickly. And then October last year, I got a bit of a cold. Didn't pay too much. It was the first one since I started carnivore. I never got any, it was even, I started carnivore. Oh, I can't remember now when I started. 3 years ago. And I'm like, oh, that's a long time ago. 3 years, that's a long time. Okay, anyway, it was the first sick that I had since being carnivore, the one in October last year. My lung capacity only recovered, and according to the symptoms, it was COVID. My lungs only recovered now. And I was still not 100% when I'm doing the horse's feet. Previously, I was able to do 4 horses' feet at a time. 4 to 5 horses, which would be front feet, back feet. Okay, not the entire foot. Either rasping or frogging or knifing. Frogging is knifing. Da-da-da-da. Anyway, I flew down to Cape Town, had a marvelous holiday there, worked horses, rode a lot, really enjoyed it. Flew back on the Thursday. Gosh, I can't believe it's almost half time. Flew back on Thursday evening, late night. Then I was fine. So it's not the flight. I was fine on the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. The Monday morning, I woke up with a sore throat 2 days ago, because today is Wednesday. And I'm like, oh no, panic, fear, great panic, great fear that I'm going to be sick for long. I'm going to be sick again. I'm going to have a COVID like 7-week experience. Anyway, then I said, oh, and then it's been winter. It's winter up here, but it's not unbearable. But at 2:30 this morning, the cat woke me, and the wind was howling. And I mean, that's like really for real. The wind was howling. I have big, massive trees close to the house on the property. The wind was howling, and the trees were, you could hear them, and the one tree hits the roof, the building as it blows, the small branches. Right, so the cat woke me at 2:30. I finally convinced myself to go back to sleep at 3:30. I woke up, and I was like, the wind's still howling, and I don't think I must go and work. So I had lessons in the afternoon, but in the morning I had body work sessions to do, and I don't think I must go and work. Fortunately, I did horses yesterday. I did the 3 main clients yesterday. Boom, boom, boom. Just remembering I didn't tell the trainer about what I found on his horse, on the one horse. Boom, boom. Memory coming back. But yes, so I was on my way to get up and go, dress for success and leave. And I said, no, I think I need to stay at home. It's very cold in the house though. So I actually got back into bed. Yes. And then taken some medication. And I'm taking ivermectin in case it's COVID again. So the way I take the ivermectin is I just pour some drops. I don't pour because it's not that much. I just put some drops on the inside of my wrist where it absorbs into the skin. So the ivermectin, yes, I took some ivermectin in that fashion, and I'm just taking some throat support. And my chest feels like, oh, I can feel it this morning. It's like, its eyes are wide. It's like, oh, something's coming in here. So I got to get, I don't know. I don't want to do, I haven't been to the doctor. Not going to go to the doctor because you're going to get sick when you go and sit there. And then on top of it, on top of being sick when you sit there, you start thinking you're sick, and then they're going to look at you as if you're sick, and then you're going to think sick. No, I'm going to get myself, I'm just going to take some, whatever I take. I've got Carnivore immune boosting drops. That's my daughter gave me, so I'm taking those. Carnivore. So, very interesting. This is very interesting. When I was down in Cape Town on holiday, I was eating, they kept offering me tomatoes. Because the hubby couldn't cope with just the sausage on the plate, and he couldn't cope with just the steak on the plate without anything else there. So then they'd offer me a tomato, and I'd say, okay, yes. And then I said to them when we did meatballs, I said, please put onions and green peppers or whatever you put into the meatballs, put it in. I will eat it. So, very interesting. I ate 2 tomatoes when I was down there, 1 pineapple ring on the West Coast. And then when I got Monday already, I was like, oh, I need to cook tomato and eat it. So I bought myself tomatoes. I cooked tomato and ate it. I cooked tomato yesterday and ate it. I'm not going to do it today because I got stomach cramps. And I remember oxalates. So I am prone to dumping. I got a stomach ache which sounded very similar. It felt very similar to the oxalate dumping episode that I had a while ago when I was taking all those vitamin C tablets. So vitamin C causes oxalate dumping, eh? Let's be careful of vitamin C. Too much vitamin C. Don't take vitamin C supplements if you're a carnivore. You do not need vitamin C if you're a carnivore. If you're a carbivore, if you're eating carbs only, you need vitamin C supplements. But if you're not doing carbs, you don't need vitamin C supplements at all. That scurvy story? No. You don't need vitamin C supplementation if you are a carnivore. Done, dusted. Okay, well, what I want to say, so I feared getting sick like I was in October, because remember now, I am, the job that I was doing, they closed the company down. I'm no longer looking after horses. I now am purely freelancing. So there is some fear. If you freelance and don't work, you don't get paid. Oh, scary. So anyway, it's not, so I went fear, and I've got a Bible. I'm doing a 40-day prayer journal, not the Bible. The scripture for this day, one day at about 3 in the morning, he had a vision. Acts 10 verse 3. So, I don't have a vision, but I didn't get a vision. But then the way the guy that wrote the prayer journal, he put it together, he gives guidance. This is what he says. And too often we give up on our God-given dreams because we forget the simple fact that God is abundantly rich in all earth and its resources belong to him. Okay, this is the part that left it. Don't let fear dictate your decisions. So my fear of being sick and not being able to freelance and taking the day off and resting in bed, the fear said, get up and go. Doesn't matter if it's cold. Anyway, and that's what happened with the previous when I got sick. I never stopped. Anyway, don't base your prayers on your limited resources rather than God's on unlimited supply. And then it continues about the vision. But then in the next pages, he says, talk to God honestly about your fears, worries, and needs. So the prayer journal was really cool. He gives this page, the day, the scripture, a little bit of a write down. Then he gives you 3-4 pages to write your prayers down or write down your things. So ask for the courage to pray bold prayers and dream big dreams and make a request for the provision you need. So my provision I now need is health, and I need rest. So please might you provide my provision so that I may rest today. As a freelancer, I will not earn if I'm resting. So anyway, that's my prayer for today, that I rest and recover, and that the carnivore does its work for me and it recovers me quicker. Yeah, so it's just interesting that, so let's see. This is Monday, sore throat, morning wake up. Tuesday, same as Monday. Yesterday, I did a long outride with Cynthia. Yeah, it's really cool. We did a long outride, and I wanted to do a short one, and then she was like, let's go, let's ride around these trees. I kept trying to take my phone out to take a photograph or video, but then you can't do the whole thing. So, story is, I had a long ride yesterday. Came back tired, had to bath Max's legs because he's got rain scald still on his legs. No, it's actually better, and he's still got some under his jaw. But yeah, I bathed Max, most of him, not his entire body. Bathed him and treated him, and yeah, it was a good day yesterday. And then this morning I woke up and I was like, lungs, can just feel it. So yeah, let me have no guilt if I had to pray a bold prayer. I struggle to take time off and be sick in bed and nurture myself. So let's say bold prayer. May I feel at peace and content about nurturing self so that she is strong to do her freelancing. I'm still, I need to actually only really start with the freelancing pump in June, which is not yet because today is the 21st of May. So I've got 1 week, 28, 29, 30, 10 days before I need to be officially freelancing. At the moment, I'm still, yeah. Okay, let's end this carnivore chat. Talk a lot.